Here's the challenge that you have with all this influence, you guys. I'm trying to get through your head as a dad. I understand the pressure that you have. I can't be around you all the time. I don't even want to be around you all the time. You've got to stand for yourself. You've got to stand with what you believe. What is true? Father even said it, this world screams for the fluffy, but not for the truth. And the truth is you are worth more than the quick yay. Yay! That's what they went for. Yay! It's a party. Yay! I don't have the strength to say no. Yay! Go for the quick yay. Yay! He's so cute. Yay! Here's what I want for you as a dad. I want your life. There's a yay! Yay! And with long yay. Yay! I want you to have children. I want you to have children. I want you to have lots of children. I can't wait for children. My mom said if I knew grandkids were this great, I would have had them first. Woo! So here's what my faith tells me. Put it in perspective, kids. It's not no to say no. It's because I have something greater for you. I want the long yay. That's what my faith tells me. That's what my Christian faith tells me. I make choices in this world that help me be stronger than the average person says, well, you're so judgmental. I am not judgmental, but I know what truth is. So give me a hug. I'm not judging you, but that's wrong. I ain't part of it. You want to come play? I'm not afraid to be alone either, but I'd rather have you come with me. I don't live for the quick yay. I live for the long yay. My faith teaches me about life, teaches me about choices. It teaches me about everything that has to do, alcohol, drugs, sex, all that stuff. It puts things in such perspective. I am a temple of God, which means God lives within me. And as a father, how can I get this through to my children that have this constant interaction around them? Oh, I was in a fetal position many times. I remember one time, and I'm going to get in trouble for telling this story, but there was a child that had some friends that, and I'm not a fence builder around friends, but they had friends that were getting them into wrong things, bad choices, quick yays that father would not agree with. Didn't have the strength to go, my dad would not allow this. I wasn't loud enough, evidently, in their life. I wish they would have been strong enough to say, my dad will not allow this. You don't understand. I need to go. When I was growing up, my dad was angry enough that I have many situations where I went, I appreciate what you're doing, but my dad's going to kill me. I have to go. You can hate me if you want to, but I ain't getting beat for you. You know? So my child's in this situation where they got a couple of friends that are putting on a pot party. What does that mean? All I know is that they were experimenting with things, and they were about to expose a lot of their friends to it. My child was one of them. Of course, my child's an idiot because they love to print out their Facebook conversations. Woohoo, I don't know, did you want to get caught? And by the way, I have a rule, and I don't know if you guys got this rule. There's no privacy. I don't know what y'all are thinking. There's no privacy. There's no privacy on the internet. Let me tell one rule. Did you buy that computer? No. So here's the rules. I read everything. Spyware, you bet. I will talk to the inventor and create spyware. I read everything. Every click I will read. Can you handle that? If not, you don't get it! Yeah, a lot of you guys going, oh, he crossed the line. Sorry. So I find out about it. I find out about a lot of stuff. But I make my choices. Can't let this happen. I even asked my brother, who was a cop at the time. I said, what do you think? He goes, let me tell you one thing. He goes, if you got a chance to stop anything before it starts, you do it. Because once that ball, it gets easier and easier. You get involved. I got to be a dad. I'm not going to be liked. I show up at the party. Doom, 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 doom. How you doing? You in the car. Your parents are being called. You want to call them? You want me to call them? Stop crying. I'm not going to hurt you. As a dad, my daughter did not talk to me almost for a year, and she never said I love you for 5 years. That is not an exaggeration. It hurt me. I was in a fetal position for a long, long time. I will tell you this, the two boys that threw on that party, one boy never admitted anything. Another boy, because I got his parents involved, they ended up sending him to rehab and all kinds of things. Oh my God, it's like, well, you ruined his life, Dad. His whole summer was ruined. He's the only one that took me out to lunch and thanked me. Would my daughter appreciate that? No. But as a dad, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to be your dad. I see a larger picture. My children get older, and I'm so proud of every one of them. Proud of all the decisions they've made, good ones and the bad ones. I see them as a life project too, you know, just like me. I'm not perfect, but I see them in a world just like me. I face the same temptations they do. I face the same temptations on all the things that this world has to offer that says it's just the opposite. That is okay. This is okay. I can't believe you're listening to a Stone Age church that says that's not allowed. Why aren't you experimenting with this? This is your choice. Don't you have free will? And I have to be able to say, I believe what I believe, and I will do my best along the way, and I will sometimes be alone. The reason why I told you those stories, by the way, there's lots of them, and I'm not the perfect dad. In fact, I made a lot of mistakes, and if I had to do it again, I'd probably be wiser. I hope I'd be wiser, and I might not do the things I did because I did a lot of things out of fear. I'm stronger now because I've actually gone through the process, and I might be a little bit more tolerant and stuff, but they had a dad that didn't read the manual, because there is none. And my mom said, if you're going to make a mistake, you make it in love. So all my mistakes were made in love, and some of them were pretty big. How you doing, kids? How are you? It's Mr. Hoffman. Ah!